Hi, I'm Chris Johnson from Work Visa Lawyers, and welcome to our immigration law updates for the month. Today I'm going to be talking about international students, general skilled migration, family visas, and business and global talent visas. But first I want to say thank you so much for your support. We're close to 20,000 followers, and if you haven't already subscribed, please sign up now. July signals the start of a new immigration program year, and the Australian government is implementing some changes. A new agricultural visa has been promised by the end of the year by Minister for Agriculture, David Littleproud. We're making a separate video about this visa and look forward to providing you with more details. As of the 1st of July, lodgment fees are going up. The cost to commence a matter in the Administrative Appeals Tribunal is going up. The old fee was $1,843. It's now $3,000. Citizenship applications are increasing too. A standard application is going from $285 to $490. We're currently making a separate video on how to prepare for the Australian citizenship test to help you pass the first time so you won't have to pay the fees more than once. In some very exciting news, international students will soon be returning to Australia. A quarantine hub based at Parafield Airport, just outside Adelaide in South Australia, has been given the green light by the federal government. The plan will be funded by universities and students and will use private flights so as to not impact flight caps for other returning Australians. A similar plan is also proposed for New South Wales and other states following suit, now that we know that they've been approved. It's planned that students will return to Australia before the end of 2021. This news comes as a huge relief. We know how difficult this has been for students and their families, and we're so pleased to see that things are starting to change for the better. 22 new occupations have been added to the PMSOL. We'll talk about this in more detail in a separate video soon, but it now includes cartographers, a range of engineers and chefs. The start of the new program year is the best time to apply for a skilled migration visa. You can watch our SA State sponsorship video to find out more. The Australian borders still remain closed to travellers except for a narrow range of exemptions. We understand that many thousands of people are still being terribly affected by these border closures. Since we made this video, there have been these developments. The way forward seems to be a combination of increasing the vaccination levels in Australia and also building purpose-designed quarantine. The Australian government has recently made a range of announcements about purpose-built quarantines for Victoria, Queensland and South Australia. It has been clear for some time that hotel quarantine has not been effective in containing COVID and that purpose-built facilities are required. The vaccination effort in Australia is being hampered by a lack of supply, which has led to the government only offering selected ranges of people the opportunity to get vaccinated. I've recently been able to get vaccinated and encourage those who meet the criteria to do the same. We'll keep you updated on any progress in relation to the Australian borders. However, at the moment things seem to be deteriorating, with recent outbreaks in New South Wales which have spread to other states of Australia. A parliamentary petition has attracted over 4,000 signatures calling for holders of prospective marriage visas to be exempt from the travel ban. Many couples have been separated for 14 months or more now and have no end in sight. Once again, we believe this issue could be addressed if the federal government committed to some purpose-built quarantine facilities. With only 4.7% of Australians currently vaccinated at the time of making this video, it's clear that waiting for herd immunity before opening the borders is not a viable option. As of the 1st of July, the department has stopped taking applications for the 132 and 188 premium investor visas. Business owners and investors looking to move to Australia will still be able to access the 188 and 888 visas. But waiting times for permanent residency have changed, and some business visas will now be points tested. We are still seeing great results for global talent visas for applicants who have both a nominator and the salary above the Fair Work high income threshold. The government's interest in the global talent visa seems to be slowing down a little after last month's surge. We've recently seen a lower level of invitations for PhD graduates. This is a new development, and it tends to show that the Australian government is narrowing the criteria for the GTI. Try our free online assessment to find out if you meet the criteria. We've been watching the case of the Murugapan family closely over the past month. The Tamil family, who were previously denied refugee status, have now been granted bridging visas. They will now stay in Perth while their daughter receives medical treatment for a life-threatening blood infection. It's wonderful to see the family reunited in this difficult time, but it's very concerning they've only been granted bridging visas rather than permanent residency. In other refugee-related news, a decision to free a Syrian man known as AJL20 after the department failed to deport him has been quashed by the High Court of Australia. We are very worried by this decision and strongly encourage Australia to reconsider the very real implications this could have on people's lives. That's it for the immigration news this month. Please subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media for all the latest immigration news. If you need migration advice, please make an appointment with one of our team. Thanks for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful.